And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
From the 48. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys get a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Chased out to his right. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go. Rocco 80. Take go.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nix from the gun. Wilson's got it. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Nix with it on 1st. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 22. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. We'll cobble together a yard there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Now Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They put a receiver in motion right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes.
Intercepted in the end zone. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Blitz coming for Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here's 2nd and 5. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Go.
From the 36. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Ready? Smash, smash.
Going run again with Swift. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 11, and that's a Steelers first down. We send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll try and punch it in. He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Nix now to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Williams on the play action. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Williams to throw on first. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Out of the shotgun. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. They're still...
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Set up.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready.
Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Has it in close. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Flush down out to his left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. From the 23. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Nix from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Nix looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. They'll throw again. Nix. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's a race down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Motioning left is their running back. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has his man, it's Swift.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
A touchdown is...
Ready.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Williams set to pass. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now Williams dumps it off to his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and 15.
Let's go now. Take go.
To throw, Williams. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Steelers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got him, that's Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set up.
Williams will look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Nicks off the play action. They did it! He made the interception! Picked by T.J. Edwards. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you've got two more downs to try to find a first.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Komet. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, here's Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down.
Here we go.
The 35-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
So he scooped a fumble, and now he gets home and drops the quarterback for a sack. You know what that tells me about this linebacker? Well, he's not afraid to put his face in the fan and fight through some guys to make some game-changing plays.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears losing by 7. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, sack. Track at 60. Take go.
Another try following the sack. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and short.
Ready.
They'll run it with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. $60 Bison. Bronco 80.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Stephanie.
Here he is to throw. He's on the move. He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Throwing now. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Chicago.